Hey everyone! Hope you're doing very well. Today I would like to talk with you a little bit about carbohydrates and making sure that you're getting enough of them and what happens when you don't and then when you do again. Because this is something that I've had some really profound personal experiences with over the last year, and it feels really important that I share this so that others can have the same profound transformations in their lives too. So, carbohydrates, those wonderful things that you get from fruits and root vegetables and beautiful grains, and your body breaks them down into glucose, which every single cell in your body runs on. And here's the thing, pretty much like all of the 2,000 calories that are required in a day, those should really mostly be coming from carbohydrates. That means most of what you eat really ought to be carbohydrates. I know, crazy, right? Human body, it's just what it likes. And it's what we break down most efficiently and utilize for energy. So that's where most of our energy comes from. And then other things like fats and proteins and all of the minerals that come in, veggies and stuff, those are more like the building blocks, whereas the carbohydrates are more of the fuel for the most part. I mean, obviously it's more complex than that, but that's the generalized, way of describing it. So, over the last year, I have been feeding myself more effectively than I have in the past by making sure that I'm getting about 2,000 calories at minimum of carbohydrates into my body every single day. And the easiest way to get a lot of that in is drinking more like juice and smoothies, because it breaks down really easily in the system, and you can really, just be a lot more energized and get a lot of awesome stuff in that way. And then around dinner time, I'll usually have things like rice or potatoes or something along those lines. Good dinner type starches and like a big salad. And so, these are super duper effective methods for getting more carbs in. So here's what happens when you do that, okay? When you are eating enough carbohydrates, your body is getting enough fuel into all of the cells in it. Ooh, you can move them around. It's very exciting. But yeah, so when your body doesn't get that, when you're under eating on carbohydrates, your body will kind of send you stress signals because the cells are trying to tell you that they need more fuel. And in essence, your body is saying, hey, I'm starving. I'm literally starving right now. All of these cells are not getting the energy that they need in order to function properly. And they're stressed out. Their body's trying to do all these amazing things. It's trying to rebuild itself all the time and, move things around all the time, pumping blood, pumping oxygen, removing toxic waste. It's like amazing, breaking things down and changing things, and it needs a lot of energy to do all of this. And so the carbohydrates, they bring all that energy on in, and when you don't have those, your body's screaming at you, and that can cause a lot of emotional problems because people tend to be on edge a lot. The term hangry, you might have heard of it. When you're hungry, you get a little angry, you get a little irritated more often. Sometimes you'll be a little less interested in life and a little bit more down. Whenever I'm having a down day or I'm feeling irritable, I usually look around and I'm like, I have a moment to ponder, and then I'm like, I didn't eat enough today. That's why this is bothering me. And then I'll go like grab some juice or a Cliff Bar or make a smoothie, get some bananas, make some rice, whatever. And I feel so much better, like immediately. Immediately. So that is huge. You also, of course, want to make sure that you are drinking enough water. That's going to affect your energy levels and your mood and everything too. And getting enough sleep. And making sure that you do at least a little bit of exercise a few times a week. Simple stuff like dancing around in your room or going for a quick little jog or bike ride. Nothing crazy, but something that like keeps the body going, keeps everything moving, being alive. And so, yeah, I just really wanted to share that because it's so important to have these tools so that you can try them out and see how they change things for you. My life has changed so much just based on eating more carbohydrates. I'm so much more productive. I'm so much more interested in life. And when I go for a while and I'm not eating enough, it's so obvious. It's so obvious because I get dull and disinterested and just float around the house, no motivation. I don't feel like dancing. I don't feel like playing and enjoying life. When you're eating mostly carbohydrates and you're eating enough of them, you feel so different, so much more alive because your body is getting what it needs and your mind and your emotions can relax more. So I highly recommend you give it a go and let me know. Seriously, I would love to know if you try this out and you get good results from it, or if you don't, like, let me know what you're doing. And I've been doing this and I could probably help you steer in another direction. And I do like coaching and stuff, so if you need any kind of like wellness advice, check out my website. I've got some free advice on there too. I'll hook you up. But yeah, so carbohydrates are awesome, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and feed yourself beautifully, get some exercise, get some sunshine, get some sleep, and live your life and find something to do that you feel super passionate about. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, do it for you, because you deserve it. All right, much love, everybody. Have a fantastic day.